Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We are going to talk about XRP. But before I get started, I don't know what's going on in the crypto communities. All I see is people bitching about XRP, XLM, XDC, other cryptocurrencies as well. You know, they're saying we are not going to see an alt season. And then they're saying the price is never going to change. Alt season's coming and the price is going to definitely run up on XRP. But you know, instead of sitting there bitching and complaining about the price, this is where you stack your bags. This is where you should be buying more XRP. Leave nothing on the table. This way, when that massive run-up starts, you have no regrets. You're not going to be one of those people sitting there on X saying, oh, I wish I would have bought more while it was under 50 cents. When we're breaking $1 and $2 and a new all-time high. This is the moment future millionaires are made, when the price is at rock bottom prices. This comes from XRP Liquidity. 24-hour 10K and below XRP wallet updates. An increase of 153,695 XRP across the four groups: 5 to 10K, 1 to 5K, 500 to 1K, and 20 to 500. Now, in yesterday's video, I said, as retail is selling, the whales and the institutions are buying it up. But retail is also buying XRP. You know, there's people out there that still believe in XRP. Bitcoin and XRP in focus ahead of big U.S. crypto political events. The market participants are keeping close track of Bitcoin and XRP prices ahead of the big U.S. crypto-focused political events, including that crypto roundtable. You know, everybody right now is focused on the price of XRP, waiting for that judge to make a decision in the Ripple versus SEC case to finally end that case. I think we would watch XRP take off as soon as it happens. Most likely, before you even get the news, XRP is already going to be sitting well above $1. But people are also focused on the price of Bitcoin. And you know, I come off very harsh on Bitcoin, but I'm just pointing out the facts. I do believe Bitcoin will reach 100K this year. I don't think it will go much higher than that. And after this next run up on Bitcoin, I would break away from it, because I'm the one looking at the way, you know, the ECB, the U.S. government, the World Economic Forum, how they're looking at and talking about Bitcoin. And I'm only trying to keep new retail investors away from Bitcoin. What are they going to do? Maybe buy a quarter of one Bitcoin? They're not going to get financial freedom from that. What are they going to do? Buy a half a Bitcoin? Still, you're not going to get financial freedom from that. Any retail investor out there should be putting their money into utility. Buy a couple thousand XRP, a couple thousand XLM, or XDC, or HBAR. You will get much better returns. But I want to point out that I don't hate Bitcoin. I just don't see the value in it. I wasn't expecting these results. I can't even believe these results. Take a look. So out of 66 votes, which altcoin has more potential for long-term growth? Vote now and let's hear from the crypto fam. And you see XRP and XLM each got 50% of the vote. And it's because a lot of people realize these two cryptocurrencies aren't fighting each other. These two cryptocurrencies are going to be working side by side in the future. We just seen that crypto roundtable. Stellar and Ripple was both there. You know, the reason I hold XRP and XLM is because it's like double dipping on your investment. When XRP goes, it's taking XLM with it. So JP Morgan says the crypto market will rebound in August, but they didn't give a reason why, really. They just said that there's ongoing liquidations taking place in the market, and they're expected to last through the end of July. I'm not quite sure it's going to happen in August. I still am very optimistic that we are going to get a decision in the Ripple versus SEC case, that it's going to come to an end before the end of July. But I'm not saying that's definitely going to happen. That's just my honest opinion. Because I remember what happened last year when everybody was saying the judge isn't going to do anything until October or November. But we got legal clarity for XRP on July 13th. Custody is the foundation of everything. Ripple, custody, and Standard Chartered, the foundation that drives institutional inflows. Reminder of two high-profile examples. Societe Generale Forge partnered with Medico on June 30th, 2022. HSBC partnered with Medico on November 8th, 2023. You need to have custody. Remember when Brad Garlinghouse said the banks wanted custody, so we came up with an option and we acquired Medico. It seems like Ripple is doing everything that the banks are asking for because Ripple wants to be a one-stop shop for the banks. And look at the adoption that's happening in Africa. Ripple with Onafrique of Africa together created what they call the network of networks, as Onafrique covers the entirety of the African payments network. So you see, connecting almost 40 plus countries in Africa and over 60 countries globally, 800 live payment corridors, over 200 million bank accounts, more than 300,000 enterprise and merchant customers, more than 500 million mobile wallets, connects over 180 MTOs, MNOs, and banks, more than 30 nationalities represented, and a staff presence in 24 countries, with a staff complement over 600 people. That's how big Onafrique is in Africa, and it's growing all the time, and even branching out beyond Africa as well. All those rails. Money Match, a Malaysian fintech, integrated with RippleNet to enhance cross-border payments. This partnership reduced costs by 40%, enabled same-day settlements, expanded global reach, and improved credibility. In 2018, Money Match completed its first live transaction using Ripple's blockchain, benefiting Malaysia SMEs with competitive rates and faster transfers. And those rails are also still put in place today. They're still active rails. Ripple partner QNB has connected with NPCI to enable UPI payments in Qatar. Interesting, as NPCI expands to Africa and Singapore. They were in talks with Ripple in 2017. So you see where we are today. Even the work Ripple was doing back in 2017, it's still relevant today because these rails are still expanding out. Partnerships that Ripple made back then are still growing and expanding all the time. And look what they're trying to do. So the move will enable Indian tourists to make QR code-based UPI payments across QNB's merchant network in Qatar. They will now be able to use their preferred payment method at retail stores, tourist attractions, leisure sites, duty-free shops, and hotels, NPCI said in a statement. And this will also lead to mass adoption as well. Now, this is big, and even Brad Garlinghouse mentions this. So, first step towards institutional crypto products is to have a trusted benchmark reference rate. Nice to see CME Group and CF Benchmarks collaborate on this for an XRP index. The market has spoken. Starting July 29th, benefit from transparent pricing on 2 new cryptocurrencies as CME, CF, Internet, Computer Dollar, and XRP to dollar reference rates and real-time indices are added to our expanding suite of benchmarks. Now, if you don't know who they are, in case you didn't click the company, CME Group is the world's leading derivatives marketplace. $1.2 quadrillion. That's how big this is. Remember, people were talking about derivatives like a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Well, it seems like it's now finally starting to come together. This is going to be very big, and we'll talk more about it as we get more announcements. France's left-wing New Popular Front, NPF, calls for a 90% tax on all income above 400,000 euro. So if you're in Europe, I want to know, is this true? Is this what they actually want? Who would ever stay there? Think about it. So you make $400,000 or 400,000 euro, and you're going to get taxed 90%. So that leaves you with 40,000 euro. So what are you going to, all of a sudden, you're now poor, pretty much, at the rate of inflation over there as well. When I read this, I didn't even think it was true until I seen other people actually say this is what they're pushing for. Anybody that's living there is going to take their wealth and just leave. They're not going to stay there and pay 90% tax. But you know what? The U.S. is always pushing for higher and higher taxes as well. So you see how it plays out in the United States. People right away are like pissed off. They're fighting back against it. You know, it's a good thing that the capital gains tax has not been raised yet, but they're still pushing for that as well here in the U.S. You know, we are going to see big things happen very soon in this market. All of a sudden, we're going to watch XRP break out. And anybody who was ever doubting XRP or hating on XRP, they're soon going to regret not investing in XRP. Because when it goes, it's going to go. I mean, we still have not even seen value come from the fact that XRP has clarity here in the United States. No value has come from that yet. Think about that. Wait until this cryptocurrency finally starts to take off. It is going to be a very exciting time. But this is the time you don't bitch and complain about the price. You take advantage of the price. But you know, every single day on X, I see more and more people fighting and just bitching about XRP. Hopefully soon that will all end. But you know, until it happens, you got to stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.